we are recording. So, who would like to begin our recap of what happened last week on We Want to Go Home?
Well, I wasn't there the week before, but kind of came to with a new companion of sorts named. Oh, geez, what was her name? Miranda?
Madeline.
Madeline. Yeah, right. Thank you. And she had no arms, and she's a bit of a necromancer, but she helped us kind of in this dream realm
That was also her memories.
that ended up also being her memories. So we tried to sleep. We got drawn into her dreams. We were kind of talking about a way out of Kylane's dreams, where the crown of storms. What's the thing he's looking for?
Crown.
Crown of Storms, yes.
Crown of Storms. Hey, I got that one. And so, seeking refuge from the stuff that was happening in the session prior, maybe in the background, we kind of dived into sleep and got drawn into Madeline's dreams, upon where we learned that she was kind of picked up as part of Maddie's family, but not direct family, and she was bullied. She was looking for some connection from her parents, but they had passed away, I believe. That was the understanding I got from it. And all of that inner torment kind of built to a point where during nighttime we fought or during nighttime of her dreams anyways, after a couple of encounters with her memories, we encountered a curfew timer, which caused us to scramble to get indoors, and crit succeed on opening the locked doors, and pull together a horrifying visage of Madeline's torment, I guess. Alongside everything else that we were supposed to face to actually unlock the doors, and not just nat 20 to get in, which led to us getting really, really messed up. Really messed up. And, hilariously enough, the saving grace might have been Kalane nat 20ing a death saving throw roll to come up and kind of save us. Yeah, and we are left hopefully giving Madeline some absolution. Realize that Maddie and Madeline, they're similarly named. And I don't know what condition we're going to wake up in, but we did learn that if we were going to die in the dream world, we're dead. So, let's see how well rested we are. I miss anything?
Does anybody else have anything you'd like to add? Alright, we pretty much ended right at the end of the combat.
Yep.
And that's kind of where we're picking up. Not in combat. not in combat. But in the center of that dark copy of Mama Maddie's lovely inn. It's built the same. It looks the same, but everything is cast in shadow. When normally there is light, here there is none, save the illuminescence brought forth by you, Coop. You've encountered one little Madeline, the little undead snail you met at the dock, and you just destroyed this large, undead, snail-like creature, but it was made of bits and parts and all sorts of other things, and it was this large monstrosity. That has turned to goop on the floor, and then from goop it disappeared into ash, much like the ghostly Madeline did just moments before. You're catching your breath, bleeding in the silence. What are you doing?
Is everybody all right?
Side question.
We're just gonna
How
put
does
you
that
at,
work
We're
if
just
you
gonna
only...
put you at 1, Snaffle. I just noticed you over there at 0, buddy.
Well, I was going to ask a question because at the end there we got some temporary hit points. How does that work if you were at 0 hit points?
It doesn't bring you back up.
Okay. So no, I'm down.
No, you have 1. I'm giving you 1 HP. We're gonna have Kalain just fly over there, and while you guys are getting settled, because we did kind of have to abruptly leave, Kalain's just gonna fly over there because I think we established that there's no way you could actually die at the end of the last session.
Yay.
Yeah, Kalain just kind of goes, lays on pause you for 1 hit point. And you wake up with Kalain, like, pushing on your face, swatting at your eyeball stalks. Oh my god, get up! Oh, stop being lazy, we got stuff to do.
My bad. Where'd the big snail go? Snail thing.
It's gone.
Alright. Good job, guys.
Now what big snail thing? It was only a small snail I saw.
Well, it was right there in the center of the room when we first saw it. I don't remember what it looked like other than it was scary as hell.
Made of lots of different parts. It was like a freaky golem, flesh golem snail thing.
Snail amalgamation.
I believe the
Yep.
eye stalks were human arms holding, like, giant snail eyeballs with hands.
Yeah, because that's not creepy. Real monsters.
I thought about that last week too and then promptly forgot about it.
Oh, well, wherever we are, we absolutely have to get out of here. I've been drowning for minutes.
And we've been fighting for our lives. I think we've all had it a little bit rough.
Well, yes, I don't want to diminish your trials, Marlene, but you're dry.
No, I'm not.
I stand corrected. Did you just hear him trotting off towards the kitchen? I'm going to investigate.
Yeah, investigate our larder. So what do we do from here, boys? Should we try to find Madeline?
Probably a good idea.
You think we still gotta worry about waking up Mama Maddie?
Only one way to find out.
Oh man, I've been muted this entire time.
Oh,
It's been a bunch of Bradley just complaining, being like, ouch, what the hell? What the hell, man?
he deserves a little complaining as a treat.
Do you think that, like, Madeline feels better?
I hope
I
so.
couldn't. Mm.
Maybe
I
when we
think there's
find
only-
her. Just be like, hey, we beat your inner demon. Sorry, we were bastards. I think there was some indication that it was us that bullied her. That's like not cash money, man. I don't remember that shit.
I don't even remember her from our childhoods at all.
But she remembers. Well, destroying planters.
I mean, I guess we always remember our bullies, not those who we bullied.
Anyone ever bully you, man? I wouldn't think that would happen. I mean, look at you.
Well, I mean, I got made fun of for looking a little different every once in a while.
Yeah, man, they just throw those people into a tree.
I remember some of our siblings calling me edgy sometimes, but nothing major.
You are, though. And
Oh,
that's
it was mostly you.
completely okay. Oh, we just all gotta accept each other's differences, you know? Chill out a little, not take it so serious. Unfortunately,
Mhm.
we've hurt Madeline. We should apologize.
As soon as we find her.
Maybe if we sleep here? Wait, where'd Kalain go? How do we get out of here? Did he ever give us instructions of getting out of dreams?
No,
he
he
just
just
said
went
we
to
need to
go.
get out of here.
And he
Ah.
went to investigate our kitchen.
Uh,
At this point, like, Kalain will come out of the kitchen and, like... I did a token walk him. I don't know if anybody noticed.
I did.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So he just kind of walks out of the kitchen. All the food is rotten. And so I'm just...
Well, that doesn't sound like Mama Maddie at all.
No, man.
If she gets a whiff of something rotten, it goes right into the compost.
Absolutely, that's what I was saying. She makes the best canned food. Don't you ever tell anybody that I like canned food.
Well,
I
Mama
was the
Maddie's
wrong
happy.
person to tell.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to end up regretting that later. But anyway, the kitchen was a dud. I am going to the master suite. Oh, Cube, you look like shit. Reaches over, lays on pause you for 1 health.
Thank you. Thanks,
I got
man.
you, man.
You're the best.
The moment
why-
he disappears.
You're the lead.
Oh, go ahead. The moment he disappears into the master suite, I'm going to close the door. Step over here. And
Scratch, 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 scratch at the door.
I'm gonna.
Wait,
do I
is
have
he
it?
one out?
Hold on a second. Do I have it? I do. I'm gonna cast Silent Image. Right about
Salient image. Nice.
snail and image. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And I'm just going to make another large snail. At least one that fits within that square.
Oh no.
And then mage. And then I'm gonna mage hand the door open.
You monster. Why'd you lock the door? And then you just hear, like, the most horrifically loud and violently, like, twisted yarl you've ever heard a cat make as, all in one motion. It yowls, jumps, turns, and flaps its wing all in one go. Crashes into the ceiling because it's flying too fast indoors. And a split second later, you hear the clash of glass as Glenn goes barreling outside into the evening sky.
Didn't we
What
just
was-
talk about bullying people?
What was that, man?
It's not a. I'm not bullying. It's a prank. I'll dismiss the snail
Yeah.
and close the door. I'll apologize when we see him again, if we see him again.
You open the
What?
door, you see broken glass. Well, you open the door, you don't see much. You just see like some broken glass from down like here, spread out across the floor. But other than that, yeah, you're getting close to a window. So like right here, you'll see the window that he broke out from, and you can see a moonlit image. And in the distance, you do see, standing next to a rusty old red mailbox, a very familiar snail figure with no arms, just kind of hanging out, humming to herself.
Oh, shit.
I need to get rid of that box. It's not there anymore.
I just moved you to where the others were, Marlene.
Was one. Adeline. How you feeling?
Oh, hi there. How you guys doing? Haven't seen you in a minute.
Well-
You doing okay?
You look your normal age. We were having visions of you being younger. It's trippy, man.
Oh, things are so weird here in this little dream world of ours. I think it's little bits of all of our dreams kind of meshing in with each other. At least that's the only way I can think of all the chaos forming, because normally my dreams ain't this, well, normally I can see a little bit, and this is kind of dark.
Oh. Is it light now? Or
Well-
still killing
I have some light and you bring the light, but I mean, look up. There's
Yeah,
no,
this-
there's no radiance in the sky. I haven't seen it dark pretty much ever. Have you?
Well, since being in the astral sea, yeah. Kinda?
Oh, is there no sun in the astral? Well, that's sad. That's, that's seasonal depression right there, just all the time.
Nails in the depression.
Snail depression
Huh.
is a serious issue. I feel like I should know.
Yeah, I feel like you should know too, man. No offense. Do you remember us? Like back in the day, as kids?
No. Maybe I don't know. There's so many little snails at Mama Maddie's. Oh, it was hard to kind of tell them apart until the teenage years. That's when you start getting your edginess or your love of motions to Olive Coop with the eye stalks. She's like literally using like her eye stalks as hand movements at this point.
Just all of that, yeah. Yeah.
I do remember my favorite places though. I used to always hang out by the coops. I used to hang out by the dock, and of course this is the only mailbox up here. It was my favorite spot. I used to always check it.
Do you ever get anything? She looks down for a minute. Oh no, what have
I got a few things. From time to time.
Hell yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Like what?
Oh. I don't know if I want to talk about that. That's something you'd have to push with a skill check. If you want to.
Alright. I mean, I get it. Shit can be tough sometimes, man. Sometimes talking about it can really help. I'll try, I guess. Persuasion?
Yeah.
Is there any way I could get help? Help me out here, guys.
You can guidance yourself now, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guidance.
Oh, I should break concentration on that.
You all have inspiration for your recap as well.
16.
Are you happy with a 16? Because you still have, I don't know if you used your past memories or not last session. I know some people did.
Let me check my features. I did. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with the 16. Not really happy, but happy enough.
Well, if you hadn't picked up on things, I wasn't exactly, I was picked on a lot. You understand? I kind of died young.
No.
And it's not easy when you grow up in other people's dreams. Everyone kind of thinking they know what you're supposed to be. And you're just trying to pick yourself up from all the pieces. I don't think you want to stay here very much longer, do you?
No.
I know
well,
you don't. Because I don't want to
once
stay
we-
here either.
We just want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not Mama Maddie. Oh, if I had just a shadow of her awesomeness, I think I would know what to do. I think we'd all know what to do. Well, I don't. She looks at Snaffle. I stalk to eye stalk. To eye stalk to eye stalk to eye stalk to eye stalk to eye stalk. Not threatening, just kind of oozes up to you. I think the first step into healing isn't necessarily anything to do with violence, don't you think? Snaffle?
I don't think so.
How would you think you'd have to go about healing something like this?
Probably start with apologizing.
No. Apologies are a good start, but the best start is accountability, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And with that, she disappears into ash.
Oh, shit. Hold up, I'm sorry for whatever I did. She's gone.
He might be in other parts of the
Do
the
we need to
inn.
do another round? Is she crying by the...
Give me a perception check before you move.
Oop, I'll go back. Perception. Oop. Perception is 12? No, 25. Okay.
You do hear crying coming from the nearby blossom tree, but you do hear humming coming from up north as well. So you hear crying nearby, just if you had to guess outside the radiance of your light. And then you hear Madeline's humming coming from somewhere north.
There's tears over this way and things up north. Wait. Kalane's in the tree.
So desperate was he to fly away that he flew into a branch, knocked himself out, and is now slung over one of the upper branches of this wilting cherry blossom tree.
I'll go get him.
Yeah, let me take a look once over, make sure he's okay. Just do a quick medicine check. He alive?
He's very much alive. He's very stable. He's just having a bit of a nap.
Ah, okay, he good. Probably wants to be in that tree.
But now that you could come close to the tree, you could see that there is a little girl Madeline, like from the Good Dreams. The good place is sitting on the edge of this, curled up, head down, just kind of sobbing, rocking back and forth on the edge.
What's up? What's going on, little girl?
She doesn't respond to your calls. She simply cries and rocks back and forth.
Does she even... Can I, like, recognize that she has even heard me, or not?
You're close enough. It's hard not to hear you. Like, you're within 5 to 10 feet. Like,
yeah, I was just kind of like, does she even recognize I'm there, or is she, like, are we separated somehow?
Give me an insight check. This will have multiple difficulties depending on what you roll is what I give you. Okay, well, fuck you too. Okay.
Don't worry, it'll come back to bite me. We know this.
Okay, she does know something's there. It's clear she doesn't know you're there, though. You rolled so well. Like, you don't... She knows something's there. A person. But if she does see you, she doesn't see you. You know what I mean? Like, if she knows you're there, she hasn't seen you there. She's too caught up in crying and sobbing and doesn't seem to be responsive.
Mm-hmm.
You also... There's something weird about it that you can't, even with your 26, you can't really put your finger on.
Okay. So she feels like a presence, but she doesn't know what it is, and she's still not bothered enough by it to stop.
You know people, like you're in the Maddie business. And Maddie knows people, and you know people.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like when it comes to the emotional spectrum of a person, you're not dealing with a whole person. You're dealing with pieces of a person. And this piece of this person right now doesn't seem to know you're there, but knows something is coming. It's weird. Without me actually spoiling everything.
Can I try to just, take my snail hand and, like, rest it on her shoulder? There. It's okay. Even though she may or may not feel it.
You pat her shoulder, and she kind of like she doesn't have arms or hands, so she just reflexively kind of reaches out with her eye stalk and like pats your hand in return, but then like goes back to crying. If you have a vial, don't look at me like this. I'm just imagining getting looked at. You can save the tear that is deposited into your palm. You can save Madeline's tear.
I don't believe that I do have a vial. Anyone have a poisoner's kit or anything like that?
Nope.
Alchemy? Kind of look to the rogue.
I have, honestly, a poisoner's kit with some of the stuff that rogues get later on would be a good idea. But right now, all I have is oil flasks. I could pour out some oil and give you the flask.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you just reach over, grab an oil flask, immediately just dump it onto the ground, hand it over, and then you're able to save that single silvery tear. You now have Madeline's tear.
Oops, couldn't create something.
Sounds like such like a video game RPG when you start when I said it like that. It sounded such like one. It's like now you collect the story item and you move on.
Just a little bit.
Are you gonna be all right, Madeline?
I don't know if she can hear us. She can kind of feel us? It's weird. I'm not really sure. That didn't work. I tried to create an item for Madeline's tear. I'll put in a request later. Oh, great DM. Maybe we just wait around, though. She seems to think that something's coming.
Was someone being mean to you again?
She walks back. She rocks back and forth, crying.
How did she respond to that?
Oh, I haven't heard anything for like a minute. Maybe I...
Oh, I
No,
said I asked if someone was picking on her again.
Oh, okay. You must not have heard my response, so maybe I did have an internet hiccup. She just kind of sits there crying, like still rocking back and forth. Like she's very unresponsive outside of that one gentle pat with the eye stalk on Coop's hand.
Maybe she just needs a hug, and I'll go to give her a hug.
So, yeah, you just you wrap your arms around her. And there's a moment where the crying stops. And like she freezes. Let's see. Then she's going to immediately scream in pain, as if you had just like branded her or done something that was very fiery and painful. Like she's just screaming, she's rocking back and forth, trying to get away, but not really having any place to go.
I will definitely let her go and back up slowly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What the hell was that, man?
I don't know.
Poor little girl.
I was just trying to give her a hug to make her feel better.
Yeah. Maybe we just leave this part of her alone. Doesn't seem very happy with us. Maybe she just needs space, eh? There's also there's like humming coming up from north.
Well, I'm sorry that I hurt you, little one.
We'll find a way to make it up to you. Oh. Let's see here. If we go back to... Will Madeline be back at the town? Windmills? Yep. Yo!
Oh, hi there. I will warn you guys out of character. You may not recall this, or may not even notice, but in the other dream space, you had 3 interactions with baby Madeline, right? You remember that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
This is your 3rd interaction with this version of Madeline. I can't guarantee if it won't be your last or not, so if you have anything you want to ask, maybe now's the time.
A long rest?
Short rest? I don't know. I don't know how to sleep in dreams. So... Hold on a second. We're gonna sleep in the barn. Are we allowed to long rest in a
Yeah,
dream
you
or
can,
short
you
rest?
can actually long rest, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Oof.
It was just like, I gave a warning, but you took it the completely wrong way. I was
Oh,
just
should we
like,
go back and try to do something
No,
for
no,
the
no,
other
I was just like,
Maddie, or Madeline?
no, I was just like, this might be your last chance to talk to this version of Madeline, is what I was warning you.
Oh, okay.
I'm still lost, but okay.
I am too.
Okay, I'm just being confusing then, my bad. I know stuff you don't, so it's like, I'm sorry. I got confusing, my bad.
That means we should think of our questions very carefully.
Gotcha.
So, oh, hi there. I see you've met the rest of me.
Yeah.
Is the one by the tree all right? He's unresponsive with one exception.
One screaming in pain. No, 2 exceptions. I got a tear. And a high five.
Oh,
kinda.
right.
A comforting pat. But Snaffle made her scream.
I was just trying to give her a hug.
So you
Yeah.
just want to know if that little girl's alright. Well, the quick answer is no, unfortunately. She's not.
Yeah.
Is there something we can do to help?
No, helping that girl is... Oh, it's gonna be... It's a process. I don't know. I don't know if you can help her. But I do know that you can try.
Well, we want to try.
The oozes south a little bit and turns once more to Snaffle. Well, do you want to try?
Of course.
Now, what does Mama always said the hardest part of being sorry was?
The hardest part of being sorry.
It's a big word, I understand if you don't remember it. That's not a play on you, it's just, I remember those lessons were kind of a while ago for me, let alone you.
The hardest part of being sorry?
No, she always said to be earnest about it.
The hardest part of being sorry is admitting you were wrong in the first place. It's accountability, Snapple. That little girl down there thinks that Mama Maddie thinks that she abandoned her. What would happen to you if you thought Maddie thought you abandoned her?
Bro. No way.
Why does she think that Maddie abandoned her?
No. Why does she think that she abandoned Maddie?
Because she's a kid. You remember what you thought of Mama Maddie when you were a kid? Till even now.
It's the best thing ever.
And what would you do if the best thing ever was disappointed in you? Mad at you?
Well, there's a long drop right here. Oh, shit.
Oh. Oh.
No, we gotta go talk to her. Maddie ain't ever disappointed. She's just an adorable little kid, man.
Necromadeline turns to Snaffle. You gotta tell Maddie what you did. And you gotta show your friends what you did. The brightest lights lie at the darkest paths, don't you think so, Snaffle?
Yeah.
She reaches up with her eye stalks, puts one eye stalk on each of your shoulders and kind of motions you down, and then releases the eye stalks and so she can actually look you in the eye. Basically, get down here so we can look face to face.
Kind of like stoops down or kneels. Yes.
I just want you to know this. I don't hate you, Snaffle. I'm just sad that what happened happened. You see that little girl down there? The one crying? The one that you gotta do what you gotta do? She doesn't hate you either. She's just a scared little girl who wonders what happened to her. She then turns her attention to the inn. But do you know what that was?
No.
That was her anger. And that will never stop chasing you. That will never stop coming for you, regardless of how I and that little girl feel about it. Not until you tell Maddie what you did. Now bury my seed in the garden. One last time. Oops, I accidentally deleted Snaffle.
Oh no.
Coming with me, Snaffle.
I've been Thanos snapped.
Thanos.
Oh boy, that's funny. Bad, but funny.
Well, I guess that means I was the one that was mean to her and destroyed the garden. That's what I was afraid of.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just gonna really quick. I'm just gonna globally illuminate this map now.
Yeah.
how about you go to Mama? I'll go to baby Madeline and try to keep her from falling off, okay? So,
Well, do we have any spare wood around here? I need to fix the planter box as well as the garden.
There's a fence.
There is, in fact, plenty of wood. The fence, the inn,
What about these boxes down here?
those two.
Alright. I'll start grabbing those slats and fixing the planter box, and then I'll plant the seed. And then I'll go look for Mama.
You like fix the planter box. Kind of make do you low key erase the message that Marlene left for you there? That maybe she didn't know she was leaving for you, but apparently is.
Oh no,
Sorry.
I'm not erasing it. I'm just gonna replace the slats, and I'm gonna keep the ones that had the message on them. Gotta show her that I destroyed the garden.
And you plant that single seed in the middle of the newly repaired garden. It sinks easily into the loam, where it nestles out of sight.
Alright, I better go find Mama Maddie.
yeah, I'll keep an eye out on Little Miss there.
I'll go with you. I also claim an apology for scaring him.
That was funny though.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check, Snaffle. Or a perception check, whichever's better for you. You search up and down through this dark facsimile of Maddie's miraculous merchandise and hugs. Sleepovers. The name changes sometimes. And you find that everywhere you go, there's only silence and darkness. There is no Maddie here. The undead snails that you killed just moments ago, they've disappeared. Every door is open, every window unlocked, save for one in the basement, a door you've never been through. But other than that, it looks like it's just you, your friends, and Madeline. And the words, you've got to show them what you did.
Alright, I'll go talk to the youngster then. Hey,
Alright.
Madeline.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
You come across your friends. Madeline is still there, curled up, hunched over, crying.
Hey, Madeline, I'm sorry. I was the one that destroyed the garden and messed everything up for you. I know it's not much, but I fixed the planter box and managed to replant one of your seeds. I'm sorry.
Madeline kind of cries and rocks back and forward, not seeming to hear you.
We gotta, like, show her?
Maybe you could come take a look at the garden and see what you think. I tried to fix it the best I could.
Hold on a second. What if I cast light on, like, a... What blooms from a cherry blossom tree? Like, fruit-wise?
Just cherry blossoms.
Okay. I'll, like, cast light on it. See if I can try to get her attention. And maneuver it over to the planter box.
Due to your impressive insight before, when you were realizing with your insight that she knew something was coming, but she couldn't really notice you, that's kind of still the case. Nothing you do is going to be able to attract her attention outside of maybe physical, like direct touch.
Intervention. Okay. I think we gotta,
Were
like...
you able to?
Hmm?
Were you able to find Mama Maddie?
No.
Oh.
I looked everywhere. Everything was unlocked and open, but the only thing that was still locked was the basement door.
We could always try that.
I'm happy to try anything right about now.
I'll go unlock it.
If that fails, I mean, maybe I can bring the planter box here to her?
Or we could try to bring her to the planter box.
I would rather not touch her again.
I don't blame you. Where's the basement?
I think right here.
That was Raz asking. Alright.
Alright, so you two, you make your way down the steps into the basement. You all been down here before as kids, but there's always places you're not supposed to go until you grow up. And deeper into the basement, like after the initial storerooms, there are doors that lead into other parts of the undercroft of this wonderful little place. But most of those doors are locked. And they lead to places you've never been to. And when you approach the door that Snaffle could not open, the reason Snaffle couldn't open it is because it has no locks or knobs. It is a door that is not a door.
It's ajar.
Oh, that was good.
Technically, it's a nightmare.
I guess we go in? How do we get in?
That is the question.
Hmm.
How do you open a door that's not a door?
You walk right through. I'm gonna smear myself face first into a wall.
That is literally like you just snail yourself into the door that's not a door. So this is like it's a big archway, and it does have a traditional looking door, wooden iron banded, but there is no door or doorknob nor hinges. It's just, it clearly looks like there's supposed to be a door there, but it's just all one piece. And all of the doors down here, because I'm pretty sure you guys will probably go to investigate that soon. The other 2 doors down here are likewise, because they are places you've never been.
They don't want us
Make an Arcana check.
around.
All of us, or
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Can I guidance as I try to figure this out?
Yes.
Okay. And then, Jesus Christ, which one is my spells on? Or my... And then a 1d4. 19.
Given the nature of this place is like a dreaming plane, there are limitations to it. Nothing can exist outside of memory. Nobody in this dream could remember what's inside, what is through this door, and so this door doesn't exist as a door. It exists as a hard
Right.
barrier.
Yeah, fair enough.
maybe
But maybe if you know what, you rolled well enough. Maybe if you found somebody who knows what's on the other side of the door, they could open it for you.
Like Kalain?
Well, Kalain hasn't been to this place very much either. You've got more.
Like-
You've got more clout here than Kalain does.
Yeah, true enough. Like
You would probably
Madeline?
need somebody like Maddie or an adult.
But Maddie's not around.
Maddie is not in the dark dimension here.
Huh. So we can't get down there.
so. None of us have been in there, like ever.
No.
It's where Maddie keeps her skeletons. I'm just kidding. She has no skeletons.
I was just-
Wonderful. Alright, let's see something here. I hope this is okay. I might need you guys' help.
Are there any mirrors
I'm-
around?
Are
There's
there
the
mirrors?
pool, I think.
In the bathrooms, yeah.
I was gonna say we could set it up to where she can see the planter box.
Carnival of Mirrors kind of
Kind of, sort of.
good. I'm gonna put both my hands on her shoulders. Can I be like, hey, yo, kiddo. Here's something to show you. It's gonna be okay, I promise, alright? And I'll try to, like, gently maneuver so she's looking over at the planter box. Can she see it from there if she was, like, pointed that direction? Or does this lip make it so she couldn't see?
She could probably not like. She could probably see the planter box, sure. 'Cause you have to go up onto this little platform.
Yeah.
So you're just kind of like putting your pad on the
Huh?
side. You're just slowly like diverting the head.
Rotating her? Yeah. Just from the shoulders, you know? Just kind of reassuring as we go.
Make a strength check.
Oh, good.
Are you
Bradley's
stronger?
strong.
Are you stronger than a 5th grader? No.
No? Maybe? That's
Yep.
a saving throw.
Are you rolling these all
I think-
anonymously on purpose, or?
Oh, you
no.
do have it set on. Yeah, you have it set on private.
That's hilarious. Not anymore. It's because I was making death saving throws the last throws I was making. I rolled a 13. Am I stronger than a 5th grader?
You touch her and you start like diverting her head towards the planter box. And like her head is turned. Like she's fighting it but not like actively, just in like somebody who doesn't want to be moved. And as you like bring her head around, you could see like her eye stalks are like sheening with tears. Her eyes are like very red. And her mouth is moving, but no sound is coming out. If you would like to use a skill to read lips, go for it.
Insight, maybe?
Whatever skill you think would be best in this situation for you. Marlene, you're close enough. I guess you're all close enough. Coop, you can roll this. Marlene and Snaffle, you can roll with disadvantage.
Okay. I'll try with insight, at least to get, like, maybe not the exact words, but the feeling of what she's saying. Ooh, nice.
Investigation and fail.
Alright.
Oh, my 20 went away.
It did.
I'm too caught up in the emotion of it.
Do you have any lucky left or anything?
Now that we've long rested, yeah, actually. I'll use a lucky then.
Oh, you also have your D6.
Oh, we did long rest? We did long rest?
Yeah, I let you.
Oh, let's go.
Well, that lucky didn't take me very far.
No.
And
It's a
just
12.
because this is important, I'm going to use my whatchamacallit ability, the Strange Memories.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to mark that off. 0. Oh, 18.
So there's this moment when you're turning and then like you, Snaffle, kind of make eye contact sort of with this little snail Marlene who can't really see you. But in that moment where your eyes are meeting and you're reading the lips, she's just mouthing over and over again, you have to show them what you did.
Alright. And I'm going to head back over to the planter box. And not knowing what else to do, I'm just going to yell as loud as I can for Mama Maddie.
You yell and you cry out into the darkness, but Mama Maddie does not come. We are kind of approaching the puzzle. I don't think anyone's grokked
Really
it.
understanding it? Yeah.
So,
What, do you have to smash it all over again? Like...
So, one, we can't leave this until you push that little girl off the cliff and kill her again, buddy. I'm sorry to say this. You have to show your friends what you did.
Oh. Wow, that's dark. I didn't realize I killed her.
No, you pushed her off the freaking inn. You murdered this girl.
Yep, wasn't putting 2 and 2 together on that one. I thought I just destroyed it. But with that sudden voice coming from above, Snaffle understands. This is what I did.
Huh?
And Snaffle's just going to push
What?
her off again.
No!
Snaffle, what the hell?
I'll try to resist. I still got her head. I'm fighting you,
I'm the
bro.
reason.
I'm fighting the barbarian.
I'm the reason this all happened.
What?
So real quick, because I kind of got sidetracked. Sorry about the puzzle. This is the problem with puzzles. Sometimes this just happens. So there is going to be a moment when Snaffle, you realize what you have to do. And you just kind of ripping the Band-Aid off, basically?
Yep.
So you're just kind of ripping the Band-Aid off, like this is kind of what I did, and then you're pushing this little girl off the edge here, much like a younger you did such a time ago. It's the same place. It's the same situation. Perhaps it's going down here different than it does in your memory because this isn't your nightmare, your memory per se. This is I almost said Marlene's names, man. This is Madeline, and yours, and Coop's, and Marlene's.
Yep. So there just would have been a very whispered tear and apology. I'm sorry for this again, and that's what pushed her.
Oh.
And then, in a torrent of screams and tears, that horrible moment from your childhood, the one that you've partially blocked out, perhaps, or been guilted rid over. You did say you couldn't live, you're surviving with the guilt. But all of that drudges up once again in that one moment as that little girl is pushed off the edge, screaming and flailing, to fall to who knows what below. And now we'll have our reaction moment. I'm sorry about that, guys. Because at the second that happens, the second you show your friends exactly what child you did to child Madeline, the darkness disappears. And you're back home once again.
Bro, what the fuck?
Why?
To be honest, I don't even remember. I don't know why I did it.
Oh, you pushed me off the cliff too. Bye.
Taking you with me?
How? I don't get it, man. I don't fucking get it. What are you saying you don't remember?
I don't remember why I did it.
Well, fuck, man, you better think real hard. Because that shit's not cool.
I can't have just been over the planter box.
I think it was. I think she called my garden stupid or something, and I lost it.
Right. Nah,
I think.
I got it. I just gotta step away for a moment.
I don't blame
Snap.
you.
I think you should go and tell Mama Maddie now.
That's probably a good idea.
I'm gonna go
Everyone needs to know.
I'm gonna go find Kalain. Make sure he's all right, because he's not in the tree no more. Take a moment for yourself, and then I think it's best that you go directly to Mama Maddie if you can.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll go and take a 5-minute break.
I got dark. Holy shit.
Fucking emotional damage.
I apologize for
Right?
the puzzle. We kind of stumbled into the problem with puzzles sometimes.
Yeah.
But
it's,
we forgot. This was a backstory question that the player forgot about, I think.
Yep, 100%. My fault.
So it was a little weird because the backstory player forgot about it. So I'm sorry. We got there though. We got there. All right, we'll take a break. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. I was rereading my questions just to make sure I don't forget things. And I had asked Himbo for a filler book that he gave me. He already gave it to me, but I didn't remember that I asked him for that, and then just randomly, you there, give me that filler book, and I'm like, why was I so angry? What did I do? What did he do? Y'all, you can't hear the crinkling, right?
Nope.
I said, okay. That means the noise cancellation is working amazingly. Nice.
I do return, by the way.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Sorry I forgot everybody.
It just made the puzzle
No.
harder. I was like, why is this puzzle not hitting? Like, why? And then it's like, oh, because the dude forgot he did the thing.
Mhm.
It's happened to me. There was a couple times with Silver String when I was like, fuck. I know this is my backstory. Let's go look at my DMs.
Yeah, because I kind of power slam Snaffle directly into plot, like, immediately.
Yeah, you did.
The campaign wasn't supposed to be that long, so it was supposed to be, like, a very quick, like, bam, bam, bam kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little introduction to 5.5 with trauma,
Of course.
naturally.
Look, if somebody's going to give me a traumatic backstory, I'm going to jump on that.
I think I made mine silly.
I seem to have lost, Coops. I need to re-get Coops. I don't know where it went. But I'm also half blind, so...
Hey, that's a fucking mood right there.
Oh, it's getting worse, too.
Same, buddy. Same. I've mentioned it before, but my right eye is all but shot.
It's my right eye, too.
Ouch.
I don't know why it's the right, but a lot of people seem
Why
to be
is
the
it-
right eye.
Yeah, like the right eye always just. I rarely see people where the left one is the worst one. It always seems to be the right eye.
I don't know, but yeah, my right eye is
Oh.
the one failing the most, too. It's crazy.
Like my eyes have always been bad. I'm legally blind from birth, but my right eye has just always been in a competition with my left eye, with who could suck ass the worst, and it's winning
Yeah, I feel that.
by a landslide.
Oh, no. Alright, if we're all back, we find ourselves back in the not dark, very bright, cheery, and pleasant Mama Maddie's miraculous merchandise and sleepovers. You can hear the sound of Mama Maddie cooking stuff in the kitchen. It's a little empty. There's not a lot of little snails roaming around, though there are a few here and there. It's mostly Madeline, a few helpers, a few guests, you, and of course, Mama Maddie. Marlene, you snail your way into the center.
I'm just trying to find Kalain.
Oh, Kalain is not here.
That motherfucker.
There's this brief moment where you perhaps remember that when Kalain first entered, you heard him screaming as he was being drowned from the tub.
Go into the tub.
Marlene, give me a perception check.
Okay.
Uh-oh. 16 not bad.
16 isn't too bad.
Could be worse.
Oh my, they seem to have left me again, and it's all dark. Hello. It gets more and more distant as you hear your own name
Hey.
being called.
Hey, you get back here! I'm gonna dip my head in the water. Elaine! I'm gonna just kinda shimmy on over to the pool and get in.
It is warm and relaxing, filled with soapy bubbles, a wonderful pool to clean your shell in. There is no sign of Kalain.
What the hell is he? It's
You
at the pool, just
A few minutes later, after you linger at the pool, you hear a distant, Marlene! Now, I guess they really are gone. Oh, it's just you and me, Kalain, buddy, you've got this. I'm doomed.
Hey, over here! Piss, 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 piss.
No, it's almost like I can hear her voice.
Towards the water, dipshit.
There's a long silence. Marlene, is that you?
Yes, it's me. You might have to do a little bit of diving.
Oh god,
Maybe.
Marlene, you've become a water elemental! How fabulous!
I have not.
You don't know how you know, but somehow you know he's already tried to drink you.
I hope I was as crisp and refreshing as you thought I was.
I'm as thirsty. It's for science.
Now, could you maybe swim towards my voice?
You hear a splash, a distant splash. Swim, swim. And then nothing. You see bubbles come up from the surface, gently and slowly at first, and then more and more panicked, and then each time those bubbles pop, you can swear you hear more and more panicked Kalain noises.
Alright, now I'm gonna reach into the pool and try to fish him out.
So,
If I can.
I address the counselor. What's a good skill from reaching into the shadow realm to pull a cat through a bucket of water? What's a good roll for that?
Sleight of hand, obviously.
Sleight of hand.
Definitely sleight of hand.
I'm picking the shadow realm's pocket and retrieving a cat.
Yeah,
Correct.
exactly.
Give me an athletics check, please.
Athletics?
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and use my memories at the D6, right? Or is it a D4?
D6.
6.
19.
You reach down
Also-
into the water. Go on.
The real test of my mic. Did you hear Percy scream?
I did not.
No.
Okay, nice. He troubles you no longer.
No, we liked Percy's commentary.
Sorry, anyway, keep going.
You jump down, you plunge yourself into the water, reaching out for Kalain as those panicked cat noises are just heard through the bubbles. As you go down to the bottom of the pool, it's as if the shadows there lengthen, and you reach into their shadows, reaching around, searching, until finally you find something. You begin to pull and pull as this little furry thing attached to you is ripped out of the water, tossed into the light as you yourself snail your way out of the pool. Kalain is now nearby, gasping. Let me drop his token.
I went fishing and I caught a catfish.
Oh, yeah.
There you are.
Oh, that was terrifying. I could have died.
Well, you did it. You did it, though.
I
Look at
did.
you. You made it to the other side.
I did do it. He jumps up to his feet immediately and shakes himself off. Plain world jumper. Kind of basks in his own title for a second.
You know what? I'm just gonna let him have this. He's smells like a quiet cat. I'm not gonna argue with it. But she will, Kalain, I'm sorry for the prank with the illusion of the snail. That was mean.
Wait, that was a prank.
Yeah, I just used an illusion spell to make a snail appear out of nowhere.
Marlene, that was clever. You got me. I didn't even know it was a prank. I thought I was running for my life. I'll get you. Soon.
I look forward to it.
I squint.
She leans down and squints at him with her eye stalks.
Get the sponge behind my ears while you're down there, please.
I do it.
Okay, well, where are we? It's certainly better than the last place. There's people here.
We're at Maddie's. Kinda. It's still a dream.
You mean we're... Oh.
I think we're almost done. So go and bask yourself in a nice little, ray of radiance.
I'm gonna go raid the pantry. I'll be back.
Or that.
Clayne just like rubs up against your legs as he walks by.
Oh no. Oh no. She's getting attached to the cat. Oh no.
Kalane's awesome. That's why he's the leader. Very persuasive.
See, she actually kind of thinks he's kind of stupid. But now she's getting attached. It's just like my relationship with my actual cat.
Yeah, Clayne just like power walks to the kitchen, kind of, rubs up against everybody's shell as he passes them, and then just, says hi to Maddie. Hello, Maddie. And then you hear Maddie just, oh, hi there. There's plenty. And just, doing Maddieisms, offering him food and everything, asking how he is. And he's just basking it all in. Seemingly unnoticed by Snaffle, who lingers outside the kitchen door, gathering courage.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what is Coop doing?
Coop knows that Snaffle's eventually going to come in and see Maddie, so he's going to try to crack open the door and just listen, eavesdrop.
Alright, go and give me a stealth check.
A stealth check. Oh, yes!
How many nat ones have you rolled today?
That's the second.
That's crazy.
Okay, it's still happening
In a row?
once.
In a row.
In a row, okay.
Yeah.
Have you used your inspiration, or do you want to... I kind of like the idea of, Coop thinking he's silently eavesdropping, but everybody knows he's there.
Everybody knows he's there. Yeah, so do I, so... 12.
The door's creak. A snail stalk, slowly enters. Along with an ear stalk. Followed by a puff of smoke.
And the sound of a jewel.
Looks like I've rolled 3 or 4 nat ones. It's on brand.
That's painful.
There was a lot last session too, but it was shared by everybody. Maddie kind of looks at you, Coop. Doesn't say anything, just kind of shakes her head, goes back to basically preparing dinner. Well, Clayne, just help yourself. Oh, Snaffle, darling, what brings you to the kitchen? Do you need something to eat? You're a growing boy. Get over here. You're so big.
No, I'm not really hungry, but I do need to talk to you about something.
Oh. She looks at you and kind of reads your demeanor a little bit, like a mother would a child. Oh, this is gonna be a serious talk, isn't it, dearie?
Very.
Okay, well, here, go have a seat at the counter right here. And I'll make us something serious to go with this serious talk, okay?
Okay.
And with that, she gets a couple of mugs and starts dicing up chocolate. And after a few minutes, she walks over with a tray of hot chocolate. One cup somehow magically just appears next to the creaked open door with the eye stalk protruding through it. Don't ask how it got there. It just appears. And then Maddie is sitting at the little bar counter. I guess this is like the table where they put the food. Is kind of sitting here and hands you a mug of very, very thick, like Italian-style hot chocolate. She takes a big sip. Okay, well, nothing warms the heart like this, and hopefully it'll guard us against whatever bad energy is coming from your words, okay? Now just take it slow and tell me everything.
Well, there's no easy way to say this. Do you remember Madeline? Little Madeline?
Of course I remember little Madeline. We're in her dream.
Well, when we were younger, we had a little bit of a spat, and I just destroyed her garden. And then we had another fight, and she called my garden stupid. And I kind of lost it. And I pushed her over the edge. It's all my fault.
Maddie looks at you for a long moment. She puts her mug of chocolate down and kind of leans forward. Now, Snaffle, I've known you all your life, I'd say. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
And you've known me all your life. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Now tell me, have I ever told any of my children to take the easy way out?
No.
Then why are you doing it now?
I'm not trying to take the easy way out.
Coop, could you roll Arcana, please? Maddie looks at you and places one of her large hands on your shoulders. Oh, but you gotta understand that this is a dream. You know I'm not the real Maddie. Just like I know I'm not the real Maddie. Maddie is the only dreaming creature you've ever heard of, Coop, that actually knows that they're a dreaming creature. They're a figment
Praise
of somebody's.
Mama.
They're a figment of somebody's dream, and they know it.
Yep. Fourth wall breaking.
I know you're not real, but
It's okay to
It's
practice, but
yeah.
you can't tell me and get out of telling the Maddie back home. I know she raised you better than that.
I know.
We all make mistakes, and sometimes those mistakes are big. Honestly, I think the only reason I'm not mad at you right now might be because, well, Marlene, I keep saying Marlene, Madeline has never seen me mad. Neither have you. Are you, Coop? Are you, little Colleen? So you can't imagine it, so it doesn't exist. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Maddie looks at you. Do you really understand?
I do.
Then tell me the lesson between the lines, darling. What did I just say, but didn't say?
that this doesn't count, and I need to talk to Mama when I get home.
No, that's pretty much what I said. You gotta read between the lines on the other things. Now, what are the other things I said? Now, Snapple, I know you're smart. I believe in
That
you.
no one's ever seen you mad.
Now, why? Why can't I get
That-
mad at you right now?
Because you're not real.
You're right at the tip there, darling, but you just gotta take the plunge into the pool. If you want to leave it up to an intelligence check, you absolutely can.
All right.
Same goes with
And
you,
I'll-
Coop. If you know what, Coop, I'll probably give it to Coop, but you go and roll Snaffle.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration for that one.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So good.
So if you think back on what she said she's not mad because nobody
None of us.
in the dream has seen her mad, and therefore it can't exist. You feel like there's something important about that. Now just dwell on that a little bit, Snaffle, and if you have any problems, come back and see me, okay?
Okay.
And Coop, stop spying on your brother.
What? Splash. Sploosh.
Gets up, turns to run away, falls into the dishwashing bin.
Yep.
Gets up, slimes his way away.
I didn't hear shit.
Alright, so what are you guys doing now?
Fuck, where's Marlene?
I was at the table over here.
Do. So, what now, guys?
What happened?
Well, he went and confessed to make-believe. Dream, Maddie. She understands she's a dream. So there's still work to do, clearly. He needs to get back. Well, when we get back, he'll need to tell the real news to,
Yeah.
real Maddie.
Real accountability ain't real in a dream, I guess.
Yeah,
Or accountability ain't real in a dream.
Still begs the question of how the heck do we get out of here, man?
And it's just one more reason to try to get home. Is Snapple coming?
I don't know.
Where's Kalain? You know what? I'll let him have dreams about snacking for a little bit longer.
Wait, he's here?
The prick. Oh yeah, I fished him out of the tub.
Oh. I don't know, you could do that.
Well, first you had to call him over and make him swim.
Oh. Snaffle. Any clues on how to get out of this dream?
No, not really.
Great. Is this still Madeline right here playing with knots?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's back.
So,
Oh, hi.
hey. I got a meta-snailical question for you.
Oh, I like questions.
Yeah. So if you had to be accountable and fess up to something you did, but you were stuck in a place that wouldn't seem to go away until you fessed up to what you did, how would you go about freeing yourself from that place so that you could fess up to what you did?
She blinks at you. Like, just blink, blink. Pause, blink, blink. That's an adult question. I don't know the answer to that one. Like, what kind of place are you stuck in?
Here.
You're stuck here, and well, nobody's ever stuck at Mama Maddie's. Most people try to get back. But if you're stuck, we can lower a rope for you.
Yeah, I suppose that's how most people leave. Hey, they like just leave on an airship or climb down.
Yeah, they just fly away. Have you ever left this place by airship?
No.
Have you ever flown off the side?
I mean, there's sky fishing.
Well, yeah, but sky fishing isn't the same as flying. You're just kind of falling on a hook.
Yeah, I've never flown. I've definitely fallen. You get pretty high and you fall quite away.
Well, I imagine the best way to get out of here, if you're really stuck here, is just to, well, fly away. I don't know when the next ship's coming. They don't seem to come very often, but
Are you telling me that I should just jump right off right now?
she blinks at you. If you have a way to fly and not fall, maybe
I do not.
Maybe tie a rope around yourself first.
Oh hell yeah! Let's go sky fishing.
Oh, have you ever been skyfish? Have you ever been the bait?
Oh yeah, best part of the job, man. Nope, not gonna say it.
She's just like tying knots around you right now.
Say it, coward. Say what you were gonna say.
I think everyone knows what I was gonna say.
Yeah, we do.
I've never skyfished. Sorry. Oh, we're about to curse this. Okay. I've never been skyfishing off this side. Usually they keep the poles on the other end, so this will be new. And you're all knotted up. She's got a rope tied around you. There's no hook. Oh, he did. And he just... You just jump off with this rope, like, tied around you, and you're falling. The air coming up is, like, bringing your cheeks back, and they're flapping in the wind. Your eye stalks are going up behind you. You're having to hold your reggae shell on as it's threatening to lift off of your head. But as you're falling, just going end over end, you disappear into the clouds. And for a long moment, Marlene and Snaffle watch as the rope uncoils and uncoils. And then finally it goes taut.
Boink.
Yeah, boing.
Hell yeah. Wait, how do I get back up? Wait, this was supposed to be get me out.
They're cold. Strangely cold, Brett Coop.
Yeah, it's cold down here.
Yeah, it's the fog is thick. this cloud you're in, depositing water on you in great sheets as you fall more and more through the sky. The rope twangs. You come to a stop. It's weird. The rope twangs, and you come. You think you've done this before. The rope twangs and comes to a stop. Meanwhile, Marlene and Snaffle, you're watching this rope that's uncoiled itself. No perception checks needed. You're watching as the rope goes slack for a second, and then has a weight on it. Goes slack for a second, and then has a weight on it.
Like he's bouncing?
Not so much bouncing, no. Like he's not there.
Well, I guess we should give it a shot too then.
Should I go get Kalain?
Probably.
Kalaine's just in the kitchen, like asleep, curled up in a pile of sausages. Surrounded by what looks to be a war zone, his stomach has increased twofold.
Fantastic.
Sorry, Mama Maddie, I gotta take him. We're about to
Are you
we're about
to
to take our
finally?
leave. I believe so. And kinda gotta take him with us.
Oh, that's fine. I'm always sorry to see my kids leave, but, well, you just gotta wake up sometimes, you know?
Tell that to him. Scoops Kalain up. Cradling him, like his little head and paws on what constitutes a shoulder. Cradling him. No, she's not attached to this cat. Shut up.
This dumb little fur and feather baby is definitely just not curled up and taken lovingly, perhaps, to the spot. But actually, Mama Maddie kind of follows you.
Oh?
Yeah, she's just like, oh, hold on a second. I think I want to watch.
Oh.
Stairs. I hate stairs. Okay, so how are you guys leaving? Oh. Is there somebody on that rope?
It's Coop.
No, Coop. Well, which one of you's the next one to contend with his foolishness?
Marlene, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll take Kalain with me.
That way, if there's any problems, I can pull you all up.
Tie me up.
Madeline comes over and starts tying knots. Ties Kalain to you. Exactly kind of on the back of your shell. So ties him down, ties you to the rope. Okay, I think you're ready to jump now if you want to give it a shot.
Whoosh.
It's the same sort of sensation. You're just flying through the air. This sense of freedom as your snail goo and snail flesh are just kind of rippling under the waves of wind, as it were. You fall into the clouds, and just as your rope twangs and catches you as you're in that fog, there's a moment as if you're there and not there. Like you're hanging from the place, but you're not quite separated from it yet.
I think we gotta cut the ropes.
Cut the ropes? We're just floating here.
Yeah, like that's the problem, Coop.
Well, they do say when you fall, you wake up in a dream.
Are we ready to
I'll cut-
be smashed snails?
You want to hear a secret, Snaffle?
What's that?
She leans over and kisses you on the top of your head. And then she places both of her hands on your shoulders.
Uh-oh.
I'm about to get yeeted.
You can't die in one of my dreams. And she chucks you over.
Cause I'm free. Free
Free
falling.
falling.
It was too much of an opportunity considering.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, look, there he goes. I caught the rope.
Alright, you guys see a... How are you falling, Snaffle? Are you a yeller? Are you flailing? Are you just kind of accepting it?
He just thinks it's a very small part of his punishment. And he's just kind of just watching the ground, still kind of mopey and depressed.
So you guys watch a sort of glum Snaffle looking towards the ground, falling through the clouds as he rockets past you as you're talking about, should we cut the rope? And then Marlene just cuts the rope. And then
Okay.
Coop's just left there like, alright, cut.
Bye.
And then you're falling away from the snails.
And
Home.
And I shoot his ropes. Shoot Coop down.
Oh, I thought Coop, did you cut yourself off, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I did after.
Oh, okay, never
after
mind. Never
Marlene
mind.
did. I was like, oh,
Okay.
well, I guess here we go.
Alright, and then you're falling away, and you can see the underside vaguely through the clouds, and as it's disappearing and disappearing, you can just feel as if you're fading away from that loving light, that memory of home, just the presence of Maddie, comforting. And then you're laying on Coldstone. As freezing rain plummets from a dark sky. And everywhere is darkness save for a single tower at the end of a long walkway. A lighthouse in this darkness of dreams. I'm going to take you to the scene and then we're going to take another little break.
The lighthouse. Oh, cool map.
Immediately gets flashbacks from the cave after pulling the sword and the warmth or the chill.
Alright, I'll be back in like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get a cheap NVMe. The auction ends in
Yeah.
40 minutes.
Hell yeah, do it.
Literally right now it's just waiting and hoping. It's good
Make
old
your
eBay.
offer and then DDoS everybody.
God. Some of these things, like buying used shit, is like people are paying more than they would for like new stuff. It's weird.
Right? Like, just get
I'm
the new
like-
thing if you're gonna pay that much.
I'm like, bro, yeah, why wouldn't you just get the new thing? You'd be like, no, I want this one that's used. Why? I don't get it. Isn't buying used supposed to save you money?
For real, it is. But no.
Nah,
Nah.
they're just nah.
Sometimes I go to Goodwill or Value Village and I'll see something that I'm just looking at that like, I'm not paying that much for something used. Are you crazy? And then sometimes I snag a $2,000 drawing tablet for $100.
Goddamn. I need to go to Goodwill.
This is the best drawing tablet I've ever earned or owned, and it's about a decade old. But
Nice.
holy shit, it's nice.
Yeah. What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, the person I looked at my old purchases. I built my computer in 2018.
Oh,
And
damn.
I remember buying a CPU on eBay, and it never sent. So he did send it, but he just sent a second one and just said keep both of them if they show up. I was like, okay, cool. Weird. And then it turns out he made a claim that Canada Post never actually delivered it under my name.
Oh,
Because I, as the receiver, am the one to say I didn't receive my item, even though I did. Bro didn't know I work for Canada Post. So I was like, oh yeah, what the heck happened to that guy? Turns out his eBay account got shut down.
amazing. That's
So
that's
yeah.
crazy.
I ended up getting a better deal on a third CPU, resold both of those two CPUs for more money, and then, yeah. And he got his account shut down. Hell yeah.
So who's really winning?
Yeah.
I love when a plan comes together.
Right?
Same.
But it also goes to show how old my computer is, 7 years old.
With the exception of one part, it's only a year older than mine.
Ouch.
Nice.
Welcome back.
Yeah, because you built yours right before COVID?
Yep.
Yeah.
Some parts in mine are a bit older, some are new.
Yeah. I tend not to upgrade as I go. I just, be like, I'll sell off this old one, or give it to a friend, or do something with it, and then build new. Well, new.
I have an entire
quote, unquote.
PC that, like, I want to clean up and see if I can't get it working again. But
Mhm.
if not, I might just take the parts that are and sell them.
Just rip it apart. Yep.
Yeah. But hopefully, if I get it running, we can upgrade my significant other from a laptop to a PC.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
We even have an extra monitor for him, so
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
it's all coming together.
All right.
I think the biggest issue will be the graphics card, but I can just put in my old one, I think.
Nice.
It's
Yeah,
always fun
graphics
to get
cards are
upgrades.
Yeah. And then, get other people around you hand-me-downs.
Just other upgrades. Yeah, used upgrades. Upgrades all the
Yeah.
cool.
He doesn't
Yep.
play heavy, intensive games like I do, so it'd probably be more than satisfactory.
What kind of intensive games do you play? I need to know.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Hell yeah.
Love that game.
I've got
It's
a
a
stupid amount
great-
of hours in that game.
I think all of my stupid hours are in Skyrim currently, but I love playing it. I'm going to start a playthrough with my Out of the Abyss campaign buddies because that campaign ended.
And well or no?
It ended great, actually.
Nice.
Considering we literally had to fight the demon lords because we fucked up.
Oops.
But
Well, I've never played it, so I don't know exactly how it goes, but sounds like
we
oops.
only learned it was we put it on hard mode for ourselves and still won.
Nice.
Anyway, we should get back to it.
Yeah. True.
Are we all here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're laying on that cold stone, having just fallen through the last light clouds of Maddie's pleasant dream. Gone is Madeline in that nightmare, and instead you open your eye stalks to a new one. Everywhere around you is broken things. Broken land, broken ships, broken houses. The only thing unbroken in this landscape is a distant lighthouse, giving a faint ghostly light every few minutes as it slowly turns. It stands on a broken set of cliffs beneath a sky split open and pouring rain upon all of you. And everywhere, just at the corner of your eye, you can see tinges of a crimson mist. Whoever's nightmare this is, well, it can't be a dream, can it?
Oh boy, we're still not out of this shit. Alright. This Crown of Storms is real something. I mean, it is random now. Maybe it's there in the lighthouse. Let's snail trail up on there.
I still have Kalain on my back.
You do, yes.
Alright, then we can go.
The water slushes against the dark shores as you begin to snail your way closer to that lighthouse and whatever it promises. As you do so, the rocks get more jagged. The water sloshes deeper and deeper into those crags, and you start to notice something no creature such as you desires to notice. Thick salt deposits on the rocks leading up to the lighthouse.
I'm just gonna no. That's a lot of salt. Like a lot of salt.
Yeah, like it's trying to keep us snail folks out. Well, I guess we're not going to the lighthouse just yet. Is there any other place like around, or is it just a lighthouse? On
There's
the top of
there's broken homes on the broken cliffs nearby that you can climb up to. There's also broken boats and broken ships littering the beach. Nobody
Maybe
comes
we
out
should
to
look
greet you.
around. Look around a little bit.
Go and give me a perception check.
Jaw. See what I can find. Okay, let's go for another nat 1.
No, that's not that one at all.
Nope, I did okay.
You're pretty good.
Hell yeah, let's go.
You look around in this crimson-tinged darkness, steering through strange blue fog. When you get to the houses and start looking at them, you see evidence that people have stayed here recently. If they're here, they're not here right this second, but somebody's living here. But these houses aren't what we would consider houses. They're more or less like their roofs are rotting and leaking. Their floors are mostly dirt. Everything's broken. Nothing looks well maintained. It is a shelter barely. As for personal effects, pots, pans, clearly scavenged, rusting in some places. Survival basics, but nothing that would know more than that.
Oh. People sought shelter here. Huh. Where would they got up to? Maybe they got turned into salt. Oh, what do you guys think?
I don't know what to think. Not after that last one.
Yeah, we fell from grace. Fell from the grace of Maddie and awful nightmares into another awful nightmare, whatever the heck this is. Lighthouse
we are
of
looking.
Salt.
We are looking for a storm crown thing, right?
Yeah,
It is storming,
that is true.
so maybe we just gotta make ourselves up to that lighthouse. What do you think, Sample?
Yeah, that's probably about right. Should probably keep looking for a way to get past the salt.
Question is how. And how isn't all that salt running away with the rain?
Right? Wouldn't it like become runoff and just kind of?
Melt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the high quantities have solidified over time.
We got salt rocks. Hey. Any ideas how we could get around them? Maybe we could construct some sort of system to get us. No.
Maybe
Does
some
we
type
need-
of. Go ahead.
Catapult?
Always an option. I'd say that or some type of protective layer. Something to climb with, I don't know. And you can tell that Snaffle is just in a real funk right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He's having a time of it. Shield surfing. Hell yeah. Whee!
But wouldn't that work going downhill?
Yeah.
We need to get uphill.
Just get momentum. And then jump
Alright,
off.
so I think I know what we gotta do. We gotta find a couple of goblinoids, and then we gotta get a shield, and we gotta jump off these cliffs and use their heads, springboard ourselves upward.
Oh, fantastic. I just gotta like freeze time on one object, right? And then hit it a bunch so it has a lot of forward momentum.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
You
jump
get it.
on top of it. And then when time is unfrozen, shwee!
If only, right?
Yeah, we'll just nat 20 it right to the last boss. Speed run.
Time stop on like a
Or-
60-second cooldown.
Or we use weird glue to make nano machines, son, and then we use those nano machines to get up there.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm calling the Tears of the Kingdom things that you can build nano machines.
Nano machines, but I know what you're
People
saying.
make fucking robots with them.
They do. Good God, they make whole tanks. Mecha things. I think they make like legs and mech. Yeah, they literally
Yeah.
create like Gundams out
People- People went fucking wild with that mechanic.
of them.
It was a thing for for a hot minute. I remember. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just sitting there with the hover card I made because I like flying around the map.
And then you flip it by accident because I'm really bad at how I stand on things. And then
Yeah,
Crash.
same.
It I will say
And then
that
you-
real quick in the distance, because you've waited around here. I will say with your perception, Bradley, Coop,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
will see in the distance small creatures moving around in the salt.
Oh shit! There's things up there.
I hope
we
they ain't too salty.
They look like
Check them.
this,
Whoa!
and they're made of pure salt.
Hell yeah!
I've only got 3 arrows left.
Don't get close to them. Wait.
I've only got 3 arrows left.
Oh shit!
And then it's cantrips.
What about like swords or slings or?
I don't want to get close to that. It's salt. It'll burn.
True.
You
I
know,
wonder if they can
Remember
talk.
the one time I thought that I hope so.
Should we go up there and question them?
Probably.
Yeah, man. Let's go up and
See if
talk to
it-
those salty mothers.
So how do you
Ah.
avoid the
Hey,
salt as
Snapple?
you travel? Oh, I'm sorry, go on.
Hey, Snapple buddy, we're about to head out. It's time to go.
Alright, sounds good.
And, it really isn't my place to give you any kind of closure or absolution. But, no matter what happens, Mama Maddie loves you. Just remember that. So even if she gets angry, just know that it ain't just 'cause she's angry about what you've done. Alright?
Yeah, you're
Huh?
right.
Oh. Alright.
And the sooner we get back to her, the sooner you can go and talk to her about it, alright, buddy?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, how we get through this salt? You got one of those hands, right? I got a hand too. Maybe we can clear the way?
But that requires touching it.
No. No.
Oh, mage hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got mage hand.
Me too.
Alright, we're just
Mine's
gonna start
invisible
digging a
too.
path.
Try to, yeah.
Let's go.
2 pounds at a time or something.
This will take hours, maybe days.
10 pounds at a time.
10 pounds. It's like 2 to 10 pounds every like. That's even. I mean, it's salt, right? So what if it's running through your fingers? Like, even perfectly, it's gonna be a while. You can do it, but it will take a minute.
Hey,
It ain't
we
working.
got a bunch of driftwood here.
That's true.
And the biggest pair of muscles this side of the dream worlds. What
That is
if we
also
make
true.
a snow plow and he pushes it uphill and we
Alright.
help him?
Alright, Mr. Plow.
Thank you.
Alright, we just need something to divert the salt, I suppose.
Hey, just make it a triangle.
Yeah. And just hope for the best.
Would Bradley know what a train is?
Probably not know what a train is.
Okay.
You know, we could probably break off the end part of one of these boats. It seems about shaped like what we want.
And you're actually right. It's got that kind of triangle look to it, and then we just run it.
Exactly.
Cool. Well, Snaffle, you want to take out some of your aggression on breaking a boat into pieces? Might be
Well, I suppose I can certainly try.
therapeutic or something.
All right, so Snaffle begins having some percussive therapy.
Yeah.
just destroying a boat as the three of you put your heads together and attempt to assemble a salt plow. Alright. It's not going to be a full-out skill challenge. This is going to be one round. But we'll say, so Snaffle, you're going to contribute by assuming breaking the boats.
Correct.
Alright, so what would you like to roll for that, sir? Athletics?
Yeah. Just getting the obvious out of the way. I know. I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who's just like, no, that actually, like, legit makes the most sense. You're literally just smashing stuff.
Yep.
Precision smashing, but smashing.
Okie dokie. Here we go.
Here we go. Nice.
Let's go.
Solid start.
Oh, this has been here for a while. Like, the rain's, like, inundated a little bit, and you're a very, very strong snail. It takes you just moments to break off a triangular, relatively flat shape that you can push against the ground and have a at least sort of functioning, salt plow. But perhaps Marlene and Coops can make it a fully functioning one. So who would like to go next?
Got an idea of using my fire magic to basically try to dry out the wood and like almost temper it, make it stronger.
Mm-hmm.
I can try an Arcana.
Absolutely, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're blowing it out of the water. So with a good application of fire magic, you dry out the wood, get it a little less rotty, start putting the magic of Mama Maddie's love into this thing. And it's starting to look respectable, but how does Marlene tie it all together?
Together indeed. She does not have... You know what? She's gonna write Mr. Plow on it with her calligrapher's tools.
Nice.
I'm sorry, it's all I got.
I was like, use sleight of hand to tie rope to make a harness for.
You know what? Roll for
Apple.
Mr. Plow.
Yeah.
Alright, am I rolling calligraphy
Mr.
tools or am I
Plow.
rolling sleight of hand? Because
Whichever one's best for you, but I just wanted to say roll for Mr. Plow.
28 for Mr.
Oh.
Plow.
Oh, you nailed the plow.
Mr. Plow be plowing. This is some, like, level 8 fucking rolls we're getting.
It's that expertise, baby.
This would have won the skill challenges I'm throwing at you in Radiance, the DC 18 to 21s. It takes, we'll say, like an hour. All three of you are working together. You break it up. You get it relatively flat. You get a harness going. It's all dry. Everything's going good. You have a salt plow ready to be pushed up this incline towards that ghostly lighthouse in the distance, through the oddly tealed fog mixed with the oddly crimson fog. Oh, we both thought of it at the same time. The asshole plow. All right. So you've got the plow ready to go. You're ready to push it up. It's about this time that whoever's been living in those houses returns.
They're back. Oh, hello. Oh boy.
Often nearby, not too far away. Walking up to that rundown house, you hear footsteps, Coop. Heavy footsteps splashing through the rain. Along with an accompanying thud. Not to give anybody flashbacks if they've played 33, but it's definitely the step, thud, just less dramatic.
Oh, golly. Okay. Of 33.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
End
I
of
know what
Act
you're
1,
saying.
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dong. The cane hitting the ground as like a echoing bell. Yeah. God, that was a good game. Oh, hey, there we go. They're coming back. Huh. A bit ominous. I'll just like yell out into the storm. Hey yo, what's up?
A voice! I haven't heard a voice in ages. Who are you?
I'm
Name's
looking at my back to make sure Kalain is still there.
Coop?
Sorry, I got stuck in Kalane's voice. I was not
Yeah.
trying to go into Kalane's voice at all. I was trying to go old man voice.
Name's Coop, man. Who are you? I got some friends with me too.
Well, Coop, I normally don't get visitors. I am Sajak.
Sir Jacques?
Sajak. And this man, old man, draws himself around the corner of the house.
Nice to meet you, man.
Oh, it's night.
What's all this about? Whoa. He's spazzing out a little bit.
He's having a moment, senior moment, if you will.
So he
Senior moment.
steps up to you, and kind of peers up. He's old and wise, and he's got a very long, thin mustache that the corners of which hang all the way down to his waist. Not quite a Fu Manchu, quite a bit bushier, but still very similar. Bald pate, drenched in water. He has a bucket of something wiggling, covered in a bit of sackcloth.
What?
I believe Marlene would recognize Sajak. Was it Marlene who spoke to Sajak?
I don't remember.
So in Mama Maddie's dream, there were 3 humans
Oh, yes, the old man.
who turned
Yes.
to sand.
No, that was. I think that was Coop.
Okay,
This
then
is the
Coop
Cooper
would...
Snaffle because I talked to the couple.
Okay. So it would be Coop. I couldn't remember which cell it was, so my bad. So Coop, you'll recognize him once this gentleman's standing in front of you. As the man who
Oh.
turned to sand in front of you at Mama Maddie's.
Oh, bro, I remember. Wait. Yeah, you turned to sand and now you're here. What happened?
I turned to sand, you say?
I mean, we're in a bit of a weird place, but how'd you get here?
Well, I've been here all my life. I live right there in that broken home.
Ooh. Do you know what the salt's about? Or the lighthouse? Or the red mist? Or the blue fog? Or why it's always raining? Or why? Anything?
He looks at you all. Come inside my house. I'll make us some food.
Is that what you got wriggling in the bag there?
Yes, they're root grubs.
Eat!
Ah, I was just kidding. They're leeches. Come on. They're really great when you fry them.
And I'll take your word for it.
And with that, because it has been such an emotional episode, I'll go ahead and call us a little bit early, if that's okay.
Fine.
Okay.
Alright, I'm stopping the recording now.